Namaste and a very warm welcome to today's 20 minutes mat Pilates class with Sandra from Leo Yoga Love. If you have, take a thick Pilates mat and maybe a little Pilates ball. So we will get started very classically in the series of 5, and we will take today the ball behind our bra line. So it's nearly the end of your shoulder blades, your scapulars. Find you're seated in the center of your mat, and from here, with a one long inhale through the nose, you feel the lengthening of your spine and maybe a little bit coming into an extension with your spine. On an exhale through the mouth out, you will find a little bit like a core activation here for you, the belly into the spine. And with that exhale, we will roll vertebra by vertebra down to that mat and finding here the ball behind our bra line. From here, make sure you take your hands behind your neck and lift the right leg up to tabletop and then the left leg. For our core activation, we will start in a little bit of toe tapping here and find yourself already with your belly into the spine and your ribs, your lower rib cage is pulling into the hips and your pubic bone is lifting up and your hip bones are the highest landmark here. So the movement is from the hips. Now take your double leg, lifts and lower, maybe zipping those knees together. And my dog really loves me a lot today. I know, thank you Milo for loving me. And here we go, last very 5. Maybe doing a 4 times breathing. Inhale, hold, exhale, lower, inhale, hold, exhale, lift up. Make sure you're really pulling that belly in, not arching your lower back, and find a neutral spine position here in your lumbar spine. Last very 2 and 1. Good. From here, slowly and gentle, bring those feet to the mat and find once more really this heavy tailbone on the mat and creating this bow shape or that fist to the valley shape. From here, let's go starting into our best 100 shape. Lift those knees up. The arms go straight forward and you start pumping through the nose. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale through the mouth 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the staccato breathing to fire up your core. Your arms are strong, your tricep is working. Either you take maybe one leg out or the opposite leg out. Make sure you keep that bow shape. Whatever is appropriate for you today, I will keep my knees in for today and go for 3 more rounds of the strong pumping the arms. Not moving that trunk, keeping the belly into the spine, in and up, and find that breath in through the nose for 4 and out through the mouth for 4. Good job. Can you lift head, neck, and shoulder even a little bit higher, pushing the shoulder blades down to those hips, and from here slowly bring those feet down and circle the arms up and over and find a nice extension on your inhale. Find the work, exhale, bring the chin back up and do the snow angel arms once more. Inhale, open that chest, shoulders stay down, and from here tuck your chin under, bring yourself back up. Good. From here, I want you to find yourself with the hands behind the knees and roll a little bit up. Good. We will go into a nice crisscross work, taking the ball in between our knees. And on a next exhale, we will tuck and peel vertebra by vertebra down back to that mat. From here, lifting those legs back to tabletop with the knee in between with the ball in between the knees. And on an exhale, we will roll up. From here, on crisscross, we will exhale. Find that opposite elbow to that knee, holding that ball, keeping the right leg straight out. Bring it back in and just change on another breath our crisscross. Find here the work for 5 more times and find your breath on an exhale, twisting, holding maybe on an inhale and come back to center. And then from here, swap the side. Make sure you have a whole body alignment and maybe ideally, in an ideally world, both scapulars, so both shoulder blades, are lifting up and away from that mat. Nearly there for last very 3 And here we go. Last very 2. Keep your exercise, this crisscross, what is one of the series of 5, very precisely, the legs forward, still hips, and just finding the rotation in the upper body. Good job. Last very 1 each side. Continue the work. And from here, slowly release. Good job. From here, bring the head down, straighten the legs, and bring the arms up on 12 o'clock. From here, take a long inhale, finding the lengthening in your spine. And on an exhale, tuck and peel back up with head, neck, and shoulders. Now you try to find a nice lifting up the ball to your toes. Hold there on an inhale, and slowly the halfway back down. And again, on an exhale, lift that ball high up, hold on an inhale, maybe to your toes, and then roll it back down. Last very 5, feel, lift that ball high up, straight legs, tailbone stays heavy on the mat. It's just a little very strong movement, and you really feel those ribs into the hips and finding that fist in the belly, right? Okay, nearly there, last 3. And find yourself challenging. You want to reach even higher, 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 and then going back down. And once more, lift back up, hold on an inhale here, and then roll it back down. Last very 1, and make the last one count most. Make the beautiful and best one out of it. Squeeze that ball even stronger, and then bring it back down. Good job. From here, slowly bend your knees. And I want you to challenge yourself with the ball. Lift yourself up into a nice bridge with a flat back, and then place the ball behind your tailbone. From here, find your hands strong next to your side. Lift the right leg straight up, lift the left leg straight up, and we are getting into a nice scissor work. Right leg lowers, and then you switch and switch and switch. And make sure the hips stay even, lumbar pelvic stability, and you're using that fist to the belly shape. Good. Nearly there for last 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. And here we go for the last 1 already. Nice job. Good. From here, slowly lift your glutes up, take that ball, roll the spine back down, and place that ball in between your ankles. Squeeze that ball really strong, and from here, either with head, neck, and shoulders up, lift the hands next to the side. You will lower those legs, flex maybe the feet, point them back up. Continue for 5 more times in that double leg straight lift and lowers. And keep the lower back really strong on that mat. So already you must feel really a lot of your inner unit. We are nearly there with all 5 exercises in your series of 5. Good. And from here slowly come back in. Good job. We are getting into a double leg knee stretch. So from here, bend your knees in. When you straighten the leg out, circles the arm to the back, and then slowly bring it back in. And again, circle the arms around and up, and bring the knees back in. And again, circle the arms maybe in an opposite direction, and then come to this nice bow shape, like in your hundreds, but in your double leg knee stretches. Good. Last very 2 already. Tuck the chin more under. Head, neck, and shoulders are uplifted. And here we go. Last very 1. Control that ball. Hug it in. Good job. We're taking the ball to the side. And from here, I want you to place the ball now under your right foot. So we are getting into a nice articulating bridge. And from here, vertebra by vertebra, you will peel up, stay with the load on the shoulder girdle, hold. And maybe if this is available to you, you keep the heel strong on that ball, lifting that left leg up. From here, you find that nice single leg circle for 3 times without moving your hip bones. And from here, lift that leg straight over your hip, circle the opposite direction, around and up. Important is that the trunk is really frozen and stable, and hold here, lifting for 3 times in your grand battement, a little bit quicker. Maybe you can hold those hips still through your core. Good, nice job. From here, slowly bend that knee back down and just swap that ball to the opposite foot. So the heel should be on that ball and maybe in between just peeling back down to that mat. Again, on an exhale, you roll back up, lift the right leg straight high up, and circle here for single leg circle 3 rounds. Keep the breath per movement steady and even. Draw a circle to that ceiling or to the sky and just reverse that circle. Beautiful. It's really fun doing Pilates outdoor in the rain. Okay, from here, grand battement 3 times, lift and lower. If you want to challenge yourself more, you're always welcome to lift the arms up away from that floor. Good job. Roll down that spine, peel back down. Beautiful. From here, find the ball once more in your hands. And from here, straighten out the legs and the arms to the back. Find a nice elongation here. Connect to the fingertips to the toes. And take, after your long inhale, a deep exhale, imprinting that lower back. Tuck the chin really under and roll back up. Good. And from here, peel back down vertebra by vertebra, maybe counting on 4, 3, 2, and 1. Elongate that spine, find the lengthening. And from here on, another exhale, imprint that lower back. Lift the pubic bone higher, even up. And from here, slowly, there is no power anymore with me. Okay, let's try it again. Inhale, exhale, and peel back up. Good. Open those feet mat wide and find a nice spine stretch forward. Stretch forward and then roll back up. Inhale, shoulders stay low. Pull the belly in like you would round over a ball and find a nice flexion in those feet. And once more. Good job. Nice. Overcross your legs and come to a nice all-fours tabletop position. From here, I want you to take the ball behind your right knee and find yourself in a beautiful, nice leg and arm reaches. Lift at the same time, the left leg and the right arm up, and just lifting and lowering here for 5 times. Last very 4. Keep your lower back flat. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Find those knee and hand back down. Slide the ball forward under your right hand. And from here, getting into a modified single arm push-up. Reach forward with that ball, bend that arm, and come back. And again, lift up and come back. And here we go for the last 5. Come back center. And again, belly stays in, flat is really, back is really flat. Good job. Last very 2 already. Keep the toe really with energy in the back, like your fingertips. And last very 1. Good job. From here, just reversing the exercise, keeping the ball behind the, under the left hand, reaching the right leg up. And from here, single arm push up. And again, lift that leg higher without opening those hips and reach forward. Don't push too much load on that ball. You should feel the load in the center in your plumb lines through the core, not opening the right hip even an inch. Good. Last 1. And from here, bring the ball back under the hand and now under your left knee opposite side. Good job. We are lifting up the left arm and right leg for your leg and arm reaches, a classic mat exercise. Good. Nearly there. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold, and from here slowly release. We are getting into a nice knee hover, squeezing the ball, tucking the back toes under, and pulling the belly even more in. Now lift up, squeeze the ball 10 more times, while you keep the navel in and up. Last very 5 already. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. From here, slowly sit back. And I will finish now this class today because the rain is getting heavier and heavier. I'm not out of sugar, but I want to keep my practice every day and take care about my body. So I hope you do too. Lots of love and have fun doing this short Pilates class with Sandra. Bye-bye. Namaste.